I'd like to try and make it into the room stealthily.
Yep. Do you convey this to your colleagues?
I do. With, again, more combat symbols.
Yeah, I pause by the door then.
I will get my mechadendrite arm in a combat position, my cord claw activated, and I will join you in as well.
Very cool. Okay. If you'd like to roll me a stealth check, please, Amanel.
It's an 8.
Oh, there it is. It is an 8. Okay, yeah, and show me.
Oh no, sorry. I get one more dice because of my. I assume it's sort of shadowy.
Yes.
Oh, that was worthwhile.
Are you stealthing in as well, Rob?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Fabio, do you wish to also attempt this?
Yes, I think the chance of being successful is much lower, but he will.
Oh, the interrogator's about to get personal, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if you'd like to all make your ways to the position that you'd like to, and then, so bring yourself up to the door, and then move your movement into the room in the direction that you wish to head. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would say this really depends on where Amanel goes.
6, 7, 8. To that corner. The joy of having 8 squares.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay. I'll duck behind the terminal here.
Perfect. And what do you want to do with Lancelot? Do you want to leave him here for the moment?
Yeah, Lancelot will stay back
Okay.
for now. By the doors.
He does. I
Just
think he does have
howls
a
at you.
great stealth check.
Oh, okay. Let me double check that then.
I believe it's almost on par with Amanel's. Stealth of 9.
Beaten by 1.
Okay, yeah. Alright, let's do that for
Absolutely. And if you'd like to move him to the position that you wish him to be in, that would be great as
okay,
well.
he's on the by the corner of that console.
Okay, excellent. And Bahanan sort of shakes his head at you guys. He doesn't want to risk it.
Me scared.
He likes to do things loud.
I'm going to whisper to Ichabod. How tall is the console we're hiding behind, actually? Because
You're
that
crouching.
will change.
You're crouching.
Okay, so if we stand up, we can see over it, because that affects what I would tell him.
Absolutely. If you stand up, you'll be you'll be able to see.
There are
over.
2 at the end. I'm going to take aim and shoot 2 in the corner for you.
Certainly. Okay.
So
I get my las rifle out.
Just to make you aware, these guys are searching for something and they haven't noticed you yet, even with Fabio's abysmal roll, because of the bad lighting, the fact that they're not paying attention to their surroundings. Yeah.
Okay.
we turn back, looking towards Fabio, trying to gain his attention, and sort of hold in a sort of.
Yeah. I'll point to the
hold would
chainsword.
be, but
Yeah. Point to the chainsword. I'll stay put.
I then sort of give you a signal, sort of just when fired, head right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Do what you need to do, guys. I'm assuming that you're giving the signal to fire at the same time, so you can both roll for your shots at the same time.
Cool. And so I'm going to attempt to shoot the 2 to the north.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Yeah, you hit them both. So roll 2 lots of.
So are we still in? So would this count as a surprise?
It does count as a surprise.
I mean, not that it particularly matters.
It matters.
So 12 damage to each one.
Okay.
Wow.
Just the bullet tears through them. Oh, did you put your silencer on your rifle in the last session?
I did, but I've discovered I can't do that because having reread the traits of my weapon, I can't use it because it's
Right.
not a bolt or a projectile weapon. Apparently,
Is it a projectile? It's definitely a
Nope.
projectile weapon.
it doesn't have the projectile keyword.
Okay.
So technically,
Well, it does for the sake of
Because
this
firing
game.
a laser,
so-
not a.
no. Ranger long rifles, they actually do. Yours is a las gun. Mine
Oh.
fires basically. It's like a magnetic rail, effectively.
Oh,
Fires tiny discs at like
Sick.
stupid high speed.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna allow you to, because your character flavour is to be silent killer. I will allow it to work.
Cool.
For the
So
sake of
magically, a silencer reappears at the gun just before the tiny mag rail fires off.
I mean, if you can't have fun and do cool stuff, what's the point?
This is fair.
Yeah, that is the rule of cool.
That is the rule of cool. So yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah.
Amanel's still slightly deaf as the sound is only stopped at the end of the.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It does
and
sound
I
like a dull thunk as it fires still.
I turn to Ichabod, indicating they're
He
dead.
must have taken a shot at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh, possibly.
we both popped up and I popped. But I probably can only shoot one from where I am, right? I
That's
can't-
right. Yep.
No, I have the rapid shot on there. But it seems that that's just for short range. Okay, I will attack. I've forgotten all of the things here because I've got rapid cooled shots. I was going to add 3 to this.
Okay. Yep. So on your sheet, it should tell you. I think I put an actual.
Yeah,
A thing
So if
to
you
say
take
should
aim,
roll
you
it.
get +1.
yeah, because
then-
I'm
Cool
Yeah,
shot is the
so,
extra damage.
yeah. So I'm usually a 7, so I'm up to +8, and that's only my bonus for the attack roll. All my bonuses for the attack roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Booyah.
You absolutely hit him.
Yeah. So then that is. But then I double. Oh god, there's so many things. So I double my EAD. So I'm 10 plus. So then I've got 6 doubled to. Or is it 7 because of the short range as well?
Ooh, yeah, good question. I would simply, you've hit him. I'd simply roll your damage because your damage is 10 plus 1. So
You're gonna die. I think it's gonna be
He
plus
did.
8 onto this. Because, yeah.
it's literally just a reminder exercise at the moment because you're killing these things like straight
Yeah.
off.
Outright, yeah.
But I'm +1 AED, I'm close range, and I've added 3 onto it. So.
The close
I-
range just gives you the extra bonus to your range attack. The
Not
aim gives you
AED as well.
no, the short range is +1 bonus to ranged attack tests.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's the cooled shot when you increase the difficulty gives you that bonus.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. Okay, so
If yours has the sniper property and you've aimed, you get an extra 1 bonus die to the attack roll there, and then you also gain plus ED equal to the weapon's sniper rating.
cool. And then all shifted, exalted were on range chest, yada yada yada, because it was rending. So loads of shit. It was 13 in total.
Yeah. You absolutely obliterated it into a shower of gore.
Awesome.
Fabio, what's your passive awareness value, please?
Passive awareness
Yeah, it
is
should be in the traits section towards the bottom.
3. So
Okay. Roll me an awareness check, please.
okay.
3. Okay. You hear something behind you as you're about to send off Lancelot to, I assume, to attack this other person.
Yeah.
You sense something behind you.
Okay.
It's your turn to react.
Yeah. So I look back into the corridor that we've come from. What do I see anything there?
You should see this fellow right behind you here in the corner. He's just pounced down from one of the these shelves on this wall. There's lockers there, and he's just jumped straight down.
Okay.
And he's brought up all 3 of his arms. They all have pistols in them, and he's brought them up towards you.
Fantastic. So I'm gonna bowl headfirst into him What does this thing look like? 3 arms.
Yep. This looks. He's called a Kelemorph. If you're familiar with the lore, he's like a neophyte, but he seems a bit tougher and a bit more worldly. He has 3 arms. Each of them contain a pistol.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go in with my chainsaw on him. So my chainsaw's got 5 to hit.
You do also, don't forget, have the command on Lancelot to go for the throat as well as a reaction if you need to.
Yeah. So I've got this for my chainsaw, and then that will deal. So does that hit to start with?
It doesn't hit. He ducks, quite agile.
And the Mastiff then goes for this. Oh, doesn't get him.
And he
but we are
kicks
right
your
next to it.
Mastiff. Yeah, he kicks your Mastiff away.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we are right next to him though. Clearly making a lot of noise at this stage.
Yeah. Bahanan enters, assesses what's going on, and let me get some more dice. Takes a shot at this fellow in front of him. Okay, he misses. He's only got 1 pistol out, and he misses. And we're back round. Oh, the neophyte's next. So, noticing that you've all taken shots, he moves up. And he aims down his sight at Bahanan. Let's get rid of some of those dice. And he does hit him. Let me just bring up Bahanan's sheet. 2 seconds. And Bahanan. Okay, it does do some damage. Let me just see. Roll determination to see how much. Okay, he takes 1 point of shock. Bahanan does get struck by the autogun of this creature. And we're back round to the first person, Amanel.
I will shoot the neophyte, I guess.
Okay.
I get the impression that Fabio has it in hand. Yeah, I get a 14.
I'm just going to delete him.
Yeah.
It's
without
like
any
that.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. Ichabod. You do have a move if you want to move, Amanel.
No.
Okay.
A
And
sniper.
Ichabod.
I don't move.
Yeah, I see this happening over here, this 3-armed thing jump down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit. And I will try to shoot at it. I will quickly aim. I will add 2 to his thing, so I'll do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 to his defense. Jam, motherfucker!
Oh, you've got a jam. But you do you hit him? Hang on. Let me check. Yes, you match.
Oh, okay. So does my gun actually still hit him though?
Yes. Yeah. If you match, you hit. Yeah, it's a success.
Okay, so now can I go over this properly? So I added 2. I did my cooled shot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't get my rapid fire deals X AD, so I would get +1 ED because it's short range.
Yep. +1.
My rending, I didn't shift any so I don't add any of my rending. But then, so it's just going to be 10 plus an extra 4 then, I think.
Yep, that's right. Wow, okay. You've hit him, and he's taken a fair amount of damage, but he's still up. He looks pissed.
Okay. Oh god.
Okay, my turn. He doesn't like the look of this cyber mastiff, so he's going to take a swing at it. No, he's going to. Do you know what? He's going to shoot in combat. He's going to take the penalty for it, and he's going to shoot in combat.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled horrifically. I need to swap these dice. Okay. He's got a 4 to hit.
Yeah. So looking at this, which is this against? Is this against defense?
It's against his defense. Yeah.
Defense of 2. So
Okay. So
still beats.
+2. Okay. And then what's his resilience? I think it's 8, isn't it? It's very because it's literally a machine dog.
8.
Yes. Cool. Okay. So. Oh wow! 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay. With a resilience of 8, and yeah, he basically just shrugged that off.
So the 4 damage doesn't go into the shock, Max.
No.
It's not about shock. Okay. The 4 damage is against the resilience, and if it doesn't beat it, nothing happens.
That's right.
Wow. A resilience of 8 is insane.
Yeah, easy to hit, but hard to kill.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, like my Fabio's got a body glove to give him a resilience of 6, so
You'll soak a bit more damage. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Okay. And yeah, we are back round to you, Fabio, and your loyal hound.
Right, so let's try the chainsword to begin with. So that's to hit a 5. Oh, okay, so I'm not hit it. So you know, it's kind of either bouncing off or parried. In this case, by an arm that swings out to hit it. The Cyber Mastiff didn't charge, so it just goes for a bite, doesn't it? So it can't battle cry this time.
No, sadly not. But it can bite.
And that's with this weapon. So it's 6. Oh no! So it goes to bite out, misses, and gets a face full of pistol as it dives past, ending up there.
Yep. Okay. Amanel.
I will take aim. I will add 4 to the difficulty. I will then shoot at the individual, causing Fabio a bit of grief. So when we aim, get +1 because I'm aimed on top of that. So it's 14 dice. 15 dice because we're in short range. Oh no, 14.
Yeah, these two are insane, Fabio.
So 14 with a critical success.
As well, haven't you?
Yes. So
that's what I want to get. Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, my ballistic skill is 12 base, but then my agility base is 7. I am very much, and that's the Eldar. So I get a critical success with a total of 14.
You can roll 3 of those over.
Cool.
Wait,
so
more
3
than that,
extra.
I think, because you've rolled a couple of exalted dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. You can roll 4 of them over. Sorry.
So
that's a quick
4
one.
extra damage dice.
Yes.
On top of the 4 from increasing the difficulty.
Yes.
That's 8, 9. Then I get an extra 4, so that's 13. And then then we get to double.
I've got my head in my hands.
So that's like 26.
Yeah. Describe what happens, please.
Neatly placing my rifle just out of range of poor Ichabod's ear. I aim just to the right of Fabio's temple, who for a moment feels a slight warmth to the side of his head before seeing the what was alive, now eviscerated body crumpled to the floor.
Wow. Okay. Combat over. For as far as you're aware, combat is over. However, to the north of you, you can hear some muffled shouting and some banging against a door.
Doesn't look like we're out of the woods yet.
I wonder if there's a hostage in there, or if they're hostile. And so is that this way, or is that to the east?
It is. It's to the north of you. Yeah.
To the north of us. Okay. So I'll head up to the door again.
Certainly. This door is locked.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Then I'll take a look around the room. So, what did this jump down from? Are there air ducts or vents or anything like that? Or
It appeared to have been just climbing on some research cupboards. So inside, like test tubes and things like that. It seemed to be so agile that it was just sort of hopping around those, just sort of watching the others search. It seemed like it was kind of a leader, kind of like a sergeant of sorts, just watching the others as they do the easy work. But as you look around this room, if you'd like to roll me a investigation check, please.
yeah. So. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. You search this room, and one thing that does kind of seem a little strange that you've never really seen before are these quite large, sort of the size of an average person. So we're talking like 6 feet high. They're like black glass canisters.
Oh dear. And are they? Can I see through this if I get very close to it? Can I see inside?
It is. So I'm not going to make you roll a tech test for this because it looks quite obvious, but it appears that these canisters have been engineered in a way to avoid its contents being exposed to sunlight or any kind of light.
Right. Okay. Can I see anything move inside these canisters?
No. They for what you can see. So it'd be like looking through some very, very dark sunglasses.
Yeah.
It just looks like inside there's like a vapor.
Okay. We won't be able to analyse these without going back to the ship, so I think we should at least think about taking a couple of samples of these with us.
I don't think that stuff should leave this planet.
Right, yeah, okay, understood.
It's concerning that you mentioned that it shouldn't be exposed to sunlight.
Don't believe I've come across anything quite like this before,
No.
so...
What are you thinking?
Generally, as a rule of thumb, it tends to seem that things that don't like light don't tend to have the best intentions for the living. And something this black, never, having read all the horror stories as a child, of all the times that, my kind have gone out and in search of things, this sort of stuff does not tend to end well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, understood. Okay.
I wonder if there's any other... Ikavon, you mentioned trying to see if we could get power up. Maybe there's records of what on earth they were testing, rather than, taking it with us, as it were. A fairy tale I once heard of your kind taking a Xenos of some kind onto their ship and nearly spreading it across the galaxy. It seems like this could be a similar sort of fate for us.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I don't really like that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The last thing we want to do is be infecting the solar system with something we could leave safely contained in these jars. I think I understand you now. Okay, well...
I do, however, wish to know what it is, absolutely.
They do appear very secure, these jars.
They always say that. They always say they're really secure.
No, it's part of your study of them. They seem very, very secure. Like they do want to contain whatever's in there.
Okay.
I don't trust the GM when he says that.
Yeah.
Mwahaha.
It all seems fine.
Take it with you.
What can go wrong?
Yeah. There's an orphanage down the road. Put them there.
It is starting to get that way, isn't it? This group.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and once again, shouting and banging can be heard from north of you.
I mean, we could always take one outside and see what happens.
What, in the sunlight?
That's could be an idea. See if it reveals its true nature.
Is there what, like, as we're looking, like as I poke my head up to the glass and the dark glass and take a look in, what was it I see?
Vapor, like a mist, like yeah, like a mist you'd see in the mornings, just like a vapory mist.
Okay. Well, until we have explored the whole facility, there's no need to further our talk of taking it anywhere. So I think it's time that we prepared ourselves before what's behind this door to our east. Then, seeing as this one's locked, unless of course you want to have a go at unlocking it.
I can have a go on unlocking it. Stand a relatively decent chance, I imagine.
So the north door or the east door?
The north door was locked. We haven't tried the east one.
That's right. The east door opens with ease.
I will just tamper with the lock of the north door just to see whether I can bust it.
Go ahead.
I assume it's tech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like breathing, you just beep, 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 and the door is ready to be opened, should you want it open.
After I unlock it, I'll just open the door, just poke my head in there just to have a look.
The shouting seems a bit more bestial now, and the banging is very loud.
In terms of bestial, is it there sounds of like roars, or is it?
It sounds like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I think there's something happening in here. I don't really like the sound of it, to be honest. However, it could lead us to some information regarding what's happening with all the mist vapor. Perhaps this is Subject Zero.
I believe that we should stand ready with our rifles if we're going to open the... Can we see... Because I'm trying not to move up the map. We can see to the corridor, can't we?
You can see down the corridor. Yeah.
Okay. So we can see there's another door at the other end.
Yeah, which is steadily forming a crack.
I feel like...
Yeah, I see that.
Does it look like it's sort of bang? Like, is there something banging on it repetitively?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we should stand ready. I don't feel like we're going to have this door hang around much longer, and I would rather not venture further in and be caught by whatever is on the other side of that door.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think we should deal with it now rather than have it spring up behind us.
I slowly move backwards.
Yeah, I'll have my flamer out and I'll be in front of those other two.
Ichabod, might I suggest you move back? You seem dangerously close to that door.
Yeah, I'll take cover behind this counter. Like, I rest my galvanic on top of it, just ready.
Sure. And just like magic, as if you were summoning it to break free, an aberrant runs straight down the corridor and into
That's
the
way
room.
smaller than I expected.
Actually, you are correct.
Oh, bollocks. It's like huge banging, and it's like this tiny little imp comes through.
Dum, dum, dum. Swinging a sledgehammer.
Open fire, everyone. Open fire.
Go for it. Fabio, you're the closest, so you can have first shot.
Set us
so
on
this
fire.
this is my flamer. So let's light this up. Okay. So. Okay.
Roll for damage.
Nice.
Woo!
So flamer is 10 and 1. This is quite close, isn't it? So.
Yep, you are super close. You're about as close as you can get.
So when the range says 4A12, there's I must have got a bonus to hit from that maybe.
Absolutely.
The damage doesn't get a bonus. So I got 11 damage to that.
Okay.
And I can't shift damage, but shift to move a stream of flames.
Excellent. You have damaged it. It looks pissed off. And it turns towards you. A little disorientated after being locked in a room.
Yep.
And it steps up. Takes a swing at you. It misses you.
Really? Wow.
That was a lot of dice as well.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm rolling really badly. Leave me alone.
You don't mind.
It misses you. It's still disorientated by the flames and the fact that it's had to run into this room and the darkness.
Yeah. Okay. It's Lancelot to.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
To bite it. So
yeah, you should have done that in your turn. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's okay. Same sort of thing. So springs forwards. We'll say, and we have. It kind of seems like Lancelot gets a grip of something, but it's just clothing.
Yep, sounds good to me. It does hinder it, so it can't move on its next turn because you did get a critical. So I will allow something cool to happen from that.
Awesome.
So that's your turn now finished, and then I would have. Did you want to step back? You do have a movement left.
No.
No? Excellent, I like that. Okay. And then I took my turn, and then Ichabod, seeing as you're the next closest.
Yeah, sure. So I see this thing come rushing out, engage with Fabio, and I will, resting on it, I will just open fire. I will only adjust this by one step. So there you go, I fire. Ah, shit. Probably not. 4 total against.
Yeah.
Do I hit?
Yeah, it's a fucking big creature. You hit it.
Oh, okay. That's 10 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you seem to have done some damage.
And I'll be like, nah, and just fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll try to get back over to this one.
Sure. Amino.
So take aim, increase difficulty by 4, and shoot. 13.
Yep, you hit it.
Cool. So not quite as good as 26
Let
as
me
last
see
time.
how many you can roll over. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. So 4,
Basically
8,
your-
12,
All your
24.
Aquila. You're just a monster.
25
Yeah.
again.
That's a powerhouse.
I build characters to do one thing really well.
Yeah.
Crap outside of combat, but he kills
It's
things.
looking particularly worse for wear at this stage. But it can now move, and is going to charge past to the last person that shot it. Fabio, you can take an attack of opportunity against it as a reflexive action.
Lovely. So this was. Let me just double check. This is the flamer. So yes, 6 to hit. And roll just 5. So 6. What do we get?
Hit it with a critical success.
Nice.
A burst catches it, and it just does 11
And
damage, scorching.
Yep. And describe how you kill it.
Oh, so scorch is the base of its kind of clothing, and that just catches on as the liquid that shoots from the flamer covers it up and up and up. The flames climb until all you can hear is the hissing of its flesh, and its screams die out.
Yes.
Love it. Perfect.
Oh, that's where that comes from. Yeah, I do apologise for just quite doing so much damage.
It's fine. You've all got your strengths.
I feel it's really hard. Must be really hard to juggle combat on that basis.
Oh, I have plans.
I think the psychic one potentially was the last one with the sorcerer could have really crippled us because I could have just murdered everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, when it mind
Swings
control.
and roundabouts.
Yeah. Cool. Everything seems quiet now.
I'm also glad I didn't get hit by it. I tipped my hat, my proverbial hat, to Fabio as the corpse falls to the ground.
Yeah. Fabio's just got this fearlessness to him, going toe to toe, face to face with these things. Just fearless.
Yeah, I love it. He's like, his willpower is like immense.
Yeah.
Should we go and investigate the room this brute came from?
Yeah, I think we should explore it. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but I'm happy to go in. So
I think mostly to make sure there's not, a breach point where we could be set upon by many of them.
Yeah, I don't want anything coming up behind us, as I said. So head in, I guess, through this kind of crumpled door.
Yeah, absolutely. This room would have been where they stored things like servitors and mechanical equipment. However, pretty much all of it has been destroyed by this beast. He's just rampaged in this room. The walls look a little bit dented. Luckily, there doesn't seem to be any proper damage to the airlock, which is the door behind you, in front of you actually. And the walls seem to be intact still. So luckily, he couldn't break through any of that. But the interior has been absolutely trashed.
Is there any of these vials or anything broken open or something? Maybe he interacted with this vapor?
Doesn't appear to be. This seems to be more a storage for mechanical equipment and research equipment as opposed to actual research things.
Okay.
Well, if that's all there is here, then we should take a look at the other door.
There is a door further to the north here. Do we wish to?
It says airlock.
Oh, okay.
You'll know exactly that that's going to lead outside.
Do we wish to take the darkness outside and see what happens?
And I still haven't cleared the facility. I don't think I want to attempt.
That's fine.
Have anything extra to deal with until
Let's
the
continue
facility's
to the
cleared.
east, shall we?
So as you know, this door was the one that opened quite easily.
Yeah.
You can see through the glass panels, as most of these doors do have interior glass panels, and it appears quite dark down this corridor. But you can see, ever so slightly, you can see that there is another door at the end, and you can also see that there's a turn as well down the corridor,
Yeah.
branching off.
Well, I guess our choices are going north again or continue on. So I get to this bit here, this junction.
As you look to your left, you can see that there's a sign for the washroom and the toilets.
I can take a leak.
I feel it's best that we do make sure that we didn't expect anything to the north, and we did find quite a brute. Maybe it's best we again check just in case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, you just see working toilets and a working shower room. Nothing seems to be out of order in here, or in disrepair, or it seems to have mostly been left alone. probably checked briefly, but yeah.
I scour this room thoroughly.
You
To
find
undo all the toilet lids.
you
Take a shower.
find a massive stinking shit in the middle.
No!
My greatest weakness.
You're
Not
nauseated.
Genestealer
No, I'm
poop.
joking.
Yeah.
No, everything seems to be in order and everything seems to be working in here. There's nothing awry. I can give you that one for free.
We must look deeper. There must be something in here. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. Let's move.
Okay, so does this door open?
It does. If you choose to stand next to it, it swings open just like the rest. So just goes upwards.
I'm assuming they are like automatic doors that do that.
Yeah, they are.
Right. Yeah.
Unless they've been locked, they just automatically open when you're nearby.
Okay, cool.
Cool. And what you see is this room seems to be the main control hub. In the centre, a circular projection core lies powerless. The room is dimly lit with emergency lighting, like the rest of the facility. Unlike other rooms, someone is at least still breathing, slumped against the desk in front of you. An emergency sign reads power core, and points towards the south. You can hear shuffling and whispering in this room.
Have we been spotted as we've walked into here with the door just opening like that?
No, it's still quite dark. The doors are quite quiet, and these things seem to be searching for something.
We should really try to figure out what these things are looking for. These things, they are they semi-robotic? Are these aren't Necrons, are they? Like sort of...
No, they're fully organic. They are basically they're human. They're humans that have been during at some point in their ancestry they have been affected with the Genestealer genes. It's a way that the Genestealers infiltrate human society.
Propagation.
Yeah, basically. So, although they're human, some of them do pass for humans. They are semi-connected to a hive mind, as such.
Right. Okay.
To aliens that are they're called Tyranids. They're rather akin to the aliens from Starship Troopers, the bugs.
Oh yeah.
Or the Zerg from StarCraft. They're on a similar vein. But these guys are sort of slightly infected by their genes and therefore are semi-connected to this hive mind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Does there appear to be any more sense of there being power on in the facility at this point, or is it still on?
It looks like the core's over there. I could probably go tinker with it. We might want to take care of these guys first.
Excellent.
Yes. In the centre is a projection core. And there's a lit up emergency sign reading power core that points towards the south.
So I'm going to roll a stealth check,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to fire off. Mostly because I haven't managed to use this ability yet. What's the is it sort of shadowy, or is it quite light in here?
It's relatively dark. The core's giving off a slight light, but it's like a green glow.
I get an 8 on my stealth test.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Would you all like to roll your stealth test as well?
Yep.
I'm then going to
Perfect. Okay. That's fine.
take aim and fire at whichever one.
Okay. Yep. So the middle one, or what one do you fancy?
Which the closest one?
Closest.
The
Yeah.
middle.
Sure. Okay.
So I get a 16.
Yep. Yep.
So 9 to hit, and then because of my stealth, and I took aim. This is then. I mean, he's very dead.
Yeah. Let's.
It's 17
okay,
damage.
Cool.
I was just. I've got Eliminator. There's not been many opportunities where I've got to add my stealth score as my ED to unaware targets.
I thought you'd enjoy this kind of scenario. Sneaking around.
Just walking through, just blowing heads up.
Okay.
It reminds me of a reskinned classic Skyrim dungeon where you're just stealth marching your way through.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Rare is the occasion where you guys get to stealth things, so I was quite happy that we had the kind of, well, obviously we don't have the dynamic lighting now, but yeah, to play the idea that you can sneak around. I was expecting more of you to go up and try and melee some people, but yeah, that's fine. You're not built for it.
I don't really have melee, and now you've allowed me to have a silent sniper rifle. Why would I?
The death of their comrades does alert them, and they do turn around.
I'm not surprised.
This one, in reaction, does run up as far as he can.
That's fine.
He takes aim at you. Doubt he's going to hit though. Oh, I'm going to need a.
So my defense is currently 3 because it's in semi-darkness.
Well, I rolled 2, so that's not going to work, is it? A 4, a 3 on my wrath die, and a 2 and a 1. So he shoots into the darkness, but obviously he doesn't connect with anything. Fabio, you're next in the line according to the map. So if you want to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's send the Mastiff in.
Let's say he was next to you at the time.
Yeah, and I think that should be a charge, and he gets there and goes for the throat.
Yep.
So we've got a 6 on this one.
It matches.
Yeah. Okay. And so this will do this amount of damage. Oh. Okay, that does 7 damage.
But I believe it applies.
Rending 3.
It also applies prone, I think, as well.
Prone and bleed. Oh, sorry. That's there's two listings for it. Bleeding and prone.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. So this guy is prone, which means he won't be able to move, and he is bleeding, and he cries out. He's like, "Ah!" As this guy. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah. Go ahead.
Move in. And get it with my pistol.
Perfect.
So let's try the pistol. That's ballistic skill, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh no! So fires off, and it just kind of pings off the thing just behind it, making a loud noise.
Yep. Still hit though.
Damages. Oh, okay. So
yep, matched. So you still hit.
So I was reading the flavour dice.
It's alright.
Okay, so that does. Right. There's 11 points of damage.
Yeah, he goes down though, even though you ricocheted across the building.
Nice.
Okay.
Ichabod.
I will run forwards and oh shit, my map's frozen. Oh, sorry, I see what I've done. No. Sorry, I zoomed in on Google there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I start making my way to the south end. And I will fire at that dude there. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to shoot him and get it done.
Absolutely. And the shot just goes slightly wide.
Yeah, I'm looking towards the south door, towards the power core, and not really looking where I'm going.
He shoots at the dog. He rolls a 1, 2 2s, and a 4 on his wrath dice, so he does not hit the dog.
Okay. Good. Good.
I hate this. This is my Pathfinder rolling.
Yeah, you really stuffed it tonight.
And yeah, it's now Amanel's turn.
I'm going to do something a bit different. Let's see if I can smite him. I only have Striking Mastery 3. Just, to do something a bit different.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nope, I fail. I just wanted to do
you don't
something
perils,
different.
so that's something.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a slightly more Psychic Mastery dice to be a bit more successful. But I thought to get lucky. You never know.
So he steps between you both to attack the dog, and this is during the same. So you can take a reactionary attack against him with Fabio.
Okay.
Fabio, but he goes to hit your dog with the butt of his rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. That's 4 on the dice.
Hits him, yeah.
Okay, and he won't do any damage.
Okay. Super resilient dog. So with the pistol, flick the pistol, and
Hits.
therefore we'll have 12 points of damage.
Yep, and describe how you kill him. With your
Okay,
critical success.
Yeah, so shot through the chest, just starts burning, but you can see this burning nature of this wound that almost cauterizes instantly, but kind of crumples this thing into a heap.
Excellent.
And you see there's this searing smell that leaves behind as it falls to the ground.
Perfect. Yep. Excellent. Combat seems to be over.
Okay.
Good. Knowing that the power core is towards the south, I'm going to start making my way there. Hey guys, I'm going to try and get this power core on so we can see what's happening.
Sure. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so I don't want to split up, so gonna follow.
Mm-hmm.
Is this door open?
Yeah, opens automatically.
I look for any signage when I get to this crossroads. Is it just straight south?
You cannot tell which room it's in. You're allowed to make the assumption that it's south because the sign back said it was towards the south, so you're allowed to do that.
Okay.
Okay, I take it you all go in as well. You don't have to move your characters because you're safe in that room for now, but yep, I take it you all go in as well. Yep. So
Absolutely.
inside the power room, currently everything has been shut down in an emergency protocol. The Prometheum generator hums idly in the dark.
Alright, where are you? It's your power, big girl. And I'm going to start looking around for a reboot switch or something to that effect.
Yep, make me a tech test, please. It comes naturally to you just like switching on a switch, and that's essentially what you do. You type in a few lines of rudimentary code, praise the Omnissiah, click enter, and the power flickers back on. The lights in the facility all spark back to life as well, and you can hear the faint sound of computers rebooting back into full function.
Do 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 do.
Awesome. Awesome.
So assuming you're all in the power core, where do you go from here?
Okay, so we've got to the power core.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've gone past a couple of doors.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start here. So do I see just doors to the east and west?
You do. There are windows on all these doors. You can see to the east that that there seems to be some kind of arboretum kind of thing going on in that room.
Yeah.
You can't quite make out what's in there, but you can see sort of like the telltale signs of shrubbery and things like that. And on the west,
shrubbery.
you can see a few crates of something.
Okay. Shrubbery. So I'm going to head over to the crates and see what we've got. So try and open these doors.
Yeah, they open, and this seems to be a storage room of some sort.
Okay. How are the boxes marked? Like, is there anything interesting about the markings of the boxes?
Sure.
Indicating where they come from, if they're stolen.
Yeah, okay. So a closer look at some of the containers in here shows that there are crystals being stored inside. Ikavon, Aminel and Fabio, you recognise these crystals as samples from Bargonis 5. Bohannon recognises these crates as some of the crates were placed in storage aboard the Glorious Bright, the vessel that he was charged of seeing through a safe passage but unfortunately got destroyed by a Genestealer incursion. So you can assume that these are crates from Bargonis 5.
And these from Bargonis 5, these crystals again. Right, well, we'll take them back to the ship, I think, after we've cleared this place out. Good find. Peering through the arboretum.
Yep. This room looks like an area for growing herbs and crops. At the moment, though, these crops are dead and dried out and beyond saving.
Okay. Dead and dried out and beyond. Okay.
Quick scan through this area to see whether anyone's hidden anything in any of the dirt or anything.
Doesn't appear to be anything. You take a few minutes to look through this room, and there doesn't appear to be anything in here at all. No life forms, no clues, no anything, unfortunately.
Alright. I'll head back to the computer room and see, now that the computers are all switched on, see if there's anything I can tinker with.
Yeah. As you re-enter the main control hub, you can see an image of Karlin and another figure attempting to unlock an airlock on one of the security Vox data screens. It looks like he's having trouble. A servo skull floating next to him seems to anger him, and he shoots it. The servo skull hits the floor and its light flickers out. You hear the gunshot ring out from the east.
East, okay.
Well.
Okay. Caught him in the act. Right then.
I will wait until everyone groups up on this door and start opening the inner locked doors.
The girls will step out of the way. Get up here, boyos.
Boop.
Okay. Go ahead, tech test me. This one does not open. It appears to be part of the airlock system. With ease, you open this door. Second door, please.
That's back to back, like crits on the thingy. Second one on the thingy. On the next one, did you say?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Karlin doesn't open the first door. And the second door opens, and Karlin and a strange figure stands before you. Hang on a sec, I'm just going to reveal them.
Out of nowhere they appear.
Yes, they appear from the mist. Okay. And as the door opens, and I guess you guys step in to confront him.
Yeah.
He's still scrambling against this door. He's having no luck at all. You lot again, meddlers. There's still time to join the cause. It's not too late.
Unfortunately today I think we're up for just a good old bit of old-fashioned revenge.
Make me a tech test, please, Ichabod. Ooh, nice.
Wow. Just when we need that.
Karlin Vangrad holds in his hands a trigger device for what you can only assume is some kind of bomb or doomsday device. It doesn't seem universal, like it has been designed for something specific, though you don't know what. It's about the size of a rifle.
It's big.
I use my ability subvert machine and jam it for 1 minute.
Nice.
Okay, yep. He hasn't noticed. He's not very tech savvy. Come now,
Like this
join
next.
me. Join us. Open this door and join us.
Never. I'll open fire.
Okay. Roll to hit. And what you shooting at?
We'll shoot at the guy with the doomsday device.
Okay.
Seems the best bet. So aiming.
Solid move, I'd say.
So 14. I get 16 with 4 extra damage dice.
Your shot simply hits a psychic force field with a thud. And the woman next to him laughs smugly. And you realise that this is the same type of psychic power you've seen previously by the sorcerer twins you had come across before, a long time ago. These guys are idiots. Fools. How they defeated my sisters I will never know.
Cool.
As you prepare to engage Karlin and this mysterious ally, the doors behind you burst open and enforcers pour into the room. Easily 15 to 20 of them, all decked up to the nines. Freeze, one yells.
Freeze? Who on earth are you talking to? We've got the jump on you. And where are these appearing from?
They'll be right behind you, so where the girls and Bohannon and you are. They've just poured into the room.
To give you context, the enforcers are basically a police force.
Like a universal police force. As you turn back around, the airlock opens and Karlin and his sorcerer friend are gone. The enforcers, guns raised, part ranks, and the familiar face and body of Lord Overon shuffles in.
I open fire.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I know I can literally kill most things, but I think 15 enforcers might be pushing it.
Yeah.
He addresses you all. Who the fuck are you? Answer slowly and carefully and choose your words wisely.
Is that because you're simple?
I said wisely.
I am being wise. I'm making sure that I don't use overly complicated language to confound you.
Sir, we are the force you sent in to clear out this facility. We are your hired guns, simply put.
And Raps, where is he?
On the previous planet where we left him. He didn't seem particularly keen on coming here.
Without his ship?
Well, yes, that's why we're going to go find him. We
So,
left him there.
Are you telling me that the two Ogryn that are usually with him are lying to me?
In what way are they lying?
They imply that you have killed him.
It's strange that they would stay with us and choose to come with us if we've apparently killed him.
Listen, I'm no fucking idiot. I've been in this system all my life. I get it. I understand what's been going on here.
That's most excellent. If you could please explain.
He nods to the enforcers next to him and they raise their pistols to you specifically. Please tell this fucking idiot to remain silent for the remainder of this conversation, lest he turn into a sponge.
Now, look. Your enforcers, our party, we're all after the same goals here. Rid this station of these Genestealer cult scum. And whilst you've been talking to us and wasting our time, we've just had Karlin enter the facility and he's probably far enough ahead of us that it would be difficult to catch up with. Now, you're going to stop this chit-chat and let us get back and get on his tail, or what? It's what you ask us to do, isn't it?
Yes, quite. I want to know what happened to my son, first of all. Clearly he's been killed. Clearly it was you. Explain yourselves.
Now see, your son is in with the wrong crowd. I think it would be fair to say that in the bar we met him in, his arrogance really didn't have much of a place, and I don't think he was being careful enough or looking after himself well enough in the presence of the company that he kept to keep himself alive. He was in bad company, I'd say, and he took his lead from some local thugs. He got himself in deep. Now, sure, we saw him. And we saw him die as well. I'm sorry for your loss there. But I can't say that he didn't have a hand in his own demise. He was in some hot water with some of the people he was with. The way he seemed to be making deals and keeping bad company. It was only a matter of time. And unfortunately we were there. Now sure, we took the opportunity to take you up on your contract. We saw an opportunity with that ship to do some good, to make something of your son's death. And so here we are. Now if you really want to get some revenge, if you really want to make something of your son's death, then there are plenty of foul folk, plenty of characters back on that planet, but probably too much going on, too many of them, too many of these thug types, too many of these dealers and thieves and liars. I think the place is overrun with them. I think that planet's gone. And I'm sorry your son was there. I'm sorry he got mixed up in it. But am I sorry that we're here now and that we're clearing out these scum? Not at all. This is the right place for us. And we should be going after him. We should be fast on Karlin's tail, I'd say. And we should be going with your blessing.
I see. The last of 7 that boy was. Reckless, yes, arrogant, and a fucking money sink. But my son nonetheless. You know the penalty for murdering a lord's son is worse than death, don't you? Listen.
Just nods.
I get it. I get it. I'm a man of business before blood. But blood is blood, and a debt needs to be repaid. You work directly for me now, and he points at all of you. Seems like you had personal business with Karlin Vanguard, and so do I. You work for me until I deem your debt repaid. Do you understand?
Amanel specifically says nothing.
Okay.
With a smug look on his face.
Listen, keep the ship for now. Also, keep this facility as a point of operations. I want fucking Vangrad's head on a platter, doused in amasec and cooked until char-grilled. Fail me in its death. Not the good, clean kind. I'll find out if you have loved ones, businesses, associates, contacts. I'll remove them all from you and leave you on a backwater planet begging for your life back. I suggest you familiarise yourself with this facility and get your ship together first. Karlin Vanguard must be after all the parts of this device.
Yeah, we'll keep this in good tow, and we'll do more than just cook his head on a stick. By the time we've finished with him, they'll know soul wide just what people like him get when they mess with us and when they mess with you.
Good. I'll be in contact. I expect results. You there, and he points towards Ichabod. I take it you're handy with a computer? Know what you're doing with a data slate?
Yeah, I know my way around a computer.
Okay. He rummages in his pocket and he throws another data card at you. This will get you all access to everything you need from this facility. Make the most of it. It will tell you where the other parts of the device are. I take it now we have the upper hand on Karlin, that we know he's local and he's looking for the other pieces.
Well, he's getting away the longer we're yibber-yabbing here, so now that the system's online, I'm getting to work. And I almost like barred through past him to get towards the computers and stuff.
Absolutely. He turns to you, Aminel. And
Yep.
I don't need to remind you that next time I see you, I want your fucking mouth shut. And he turns on his heel and he walks and leaves the facility as the enforcers slowly file out with him. Make me an awareness check, please. Who would be closest? Aminel would be closest, actually. Because Ichabod's just gone to the computers.
Cool.
Cool. No problem. You notice in the corner, the damaged servo skull has a familiar face.
I head over to the servo skull.
You realise that it's Nigel.
Ah! Awesome.
What state of disrepair does it appear to be in?
You can either roll a tech check, or you can hand it to Ichabod to roll a tech check.
I'll give it a tech check, okay?
Go ahead.
Know.
Looks
1.
fucked. Looks
Take it over
absolutely
to
fucked.
Ichabod. It looks fucked, Ichabod. Nigel has seen better days.
I don't even turn my back from the screen. It's like until you say that. It's like wait, Nigel? Wait, oh yeah, that's the old servo skull we had, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Actually, you know what? That might have important data. He might have stored some data on it, where he might be heading, or his locations. Give it in. And I rush it out. I put it like on the table over here, and I start get my mechadendrite arm. I'm going to try to either salvage a data slate from it, or try to get it rebooted, reworking in some capacity.
Sure. Do me a tech test, please.
Of course.
Perfect. Okay. Though broken, with a little work and dedication, you might be able to salvage what was left from Nigel. It appears as though only the small energy capacitor was shot out, and with any luck, his memory might still be intact.
Hell, yep. Hard drive's intact. Could be able to get some of the data off of this thing.
Now that is good news. We're going to need all the info we can get
Yeah.
to chase this guy down.
Do we have any sensors on the ship to read any takeoffs, landings from any other vessels? Like we should have our scanners on the ship, right?
That's right, but without a servo skull to automate it, or a servitor, you wouldn't have had anything that was doing anything like that.
Alright, fuck this. Nigel, you're getting a new job. Let's see what I can get out of you for now. Alright, I'm going to try to get the data off of this machine.
Out of Nigel?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a tech test, please. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So you spend a few minutes. Just fiddling around, trying to retrofit a new capacitor. And as you're doing that, Amara actually approaches you, Fabio, and she's like, "Well, now that we have this facility as a point of operations, maybe we should look at organising some kind of food supply. Have you ever heard of World Route?"
No, I don't believe I have. No, we did pass an arboretum just back there. Is that something that grows there?
Well, it can basically grow anywhere and in the harshest of conditions. We could go to a contact I have in Nethrius and pick some up. But obviously it's no rush, we do have supplies. Just something to keep in the back of your mind at some point, maybe we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And after this conversation, Ichabod, Nigel's lights start up again, and he scans you briefly, and he says,
"Hello, friends and master. It has been a while. How may I aid you?"
Who is your master? Designate your master.
Well, it's Genestealer Frost, of course.
Great. Okay. We need all the information you have on or your last mission and everything you were just doing?
Why, I was designated to look after Karlin van Grad, one of Anastasia's allies.
Yep, and you know his last known whereabouts, his current trajectories, or where his destinations were?
So it pauses for a bit, and then
Computing. I'm sorry, I believe ex-ally. Right. Computing. It appears that Karlin van Grad came here recently, and then was headed towards Avacaris.
Avacaris. I'll look
Correct.
over at him now and stuff. Okay. Hey, you don't have a code identifier, serial, or anything way of his ship, so we might be able to locate it, do you? Or anything about him?
Karlin van Grad is currently aboard the Sparrow. My security protocol is enabled, and I am not able to give you a location for this. My master, Anastasia Ross, can override this.
Wait, are you saying you're still an administrator on board his ship?
Affirmative.
Sorry, Nigel. I'm going to try to hack Nigel to get security access to the Sparrow.
go ahead, try it. You successfully notice that it is security mode Ypsilon, your best friend that you can't crack.
Epsilon. Wait until you get to the Sigma model, my friend. Alright, I can't do it from here. I can't do it from here. Oh god. It pains me. But yeah. Nigel, where is the ship landed?
The ship is headed towards Avacaris.
Wait, is ship currently in motion?
I can neither confirm nor deny such information.
Can you give me ship's current coordinates?
I am unable to do so.
Can you give me ship's destination?
The ship was last known to be headed towards Avacaris.
Port? Harbor?
I am unable to give you that information.
Ah, god damn it. Alright, we got a trajectory, but that's the best we got.
And how far away is that? Is that days travel? How close is Avacaris?
You could get there within a day or two of travel. Yeah, a couple days travel.
Does it take us out of the system that we're in, like away from the planets that we know we've passed recently, like Enoch and that kind of thing?
No, it's one of the heart worlds. It's
Right.
yeah, it's within this system.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, it sounds like we have our next destination. Is there anywhere else in this facility we haven't secured and made safe? I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'll go through the system terminal of the actual thing after I feel like... Oh, well, I'll turn to everyone else. Is there anything else you think we need to get out of Nigel here? Or what do you think?
Honestly, I don't know what else to ask, Nigel.
Nigel, Julius was collecting something, right? Do you know what he collected?
I am unable to identify parts that he was collecting.
Stay online. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'll check out whatever's in this area here, and I'll go to the other console. I'll start getting up data files from around the area.
Yep. So I take it you'll probably cross-reference Avacaris with anything on the system, if that's where he's headed. Yep. Okay. The next part of the device is currently being manufactured in a place called Pactheritus. It's a big warehouse, usually used, well, on the surface it's used to create servitors, but it appears that it's actually one of the areas is used to secretly develop the next part of the device.
Cool. Okay. Alright, we got this. Bacteris thing.
Yep, Bacteris Manufactorum.
Yeah. Is this on the planet?
Yep, it's on the planet of Acarus.
Aha.
Interesting. Okay.
So the Doomsday device. So, can you find out how many parts this device should have? Because sure, this is the next part, but is that also the final part?
Yep, I'll let you do that as part of your tech test. There are 4 parts. It appears that Karlin Vanguard has 2 of them already.
What are the other 2 parts, and where are they?
So he's got so you can see on the schematics, this Doomsday device utilizes the vapors from Bargonis 5, and essentially it's like an aerosol firing mechanism. So the casing, which is a part that he has yet to get, the AI system chip that goes inside it, he is yet to get. He's got the triggering device, and he's got the launching mechanism.
Right. Sorry, what was the 2 bits he's yet to get?
So he's yet to get the AI chip and the casing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the trigger, and he's got the launch device.
He must be stopped at all costs, this guy.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big head start currently.